Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
Doesn't sound good.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. You really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Burkowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Right.
I need a drink.
Let's look at my outfits here. Golden Boy, Chicago Lightning, Roderick, Sharpshooter. I'm going to use the Broderick because it also allows me to punch people hard.
I got the jitters again.
Where's the phone?
Goddamn captain's making me resubmit the paperwork.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say?
guarantee he won't.
I didn't ask for any favors. You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and Signo Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct. So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Bukowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. I went to college at Stanford, did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home, did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
You finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of L.A. safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Damn.
Oh, fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the 3rd time you've told me.
Damn, Phelps. So I've gone from playing as Japanese games every week for the last 6 months to now playing as a guy who killed a bunch of Japanese guys in the war.
Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
It comes full circle. I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stiff.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
Doc?
Detective,
Phelps.
How long you gonna keep
What
me
have we
here,
got?
sir?
a lot of blood for a blunt force injury.
sir.
Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
I'll check it out.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
$3.20. Jesus. Wish we had 1940s prices still.
How's the world looking?
I know, right?
Always the same through a viewfinder. How about you?
Victim looks to have
I've
lost
got
a
mystery
lot of
sample
blood.
waiting at the lab.
Just a bit.
Practical jokers say it's contaminated soil. My guess, it's a big lump of shit.
Never the same, are they?
"32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?" Happier times, I guess.
Wife looks kind of sadistic in that picture.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
The brand name might give us something to go on.
How's life treating you?
After this, I got 2 more jobs in Westlake Park and 1 up in the Hollywood
Scene
Hills.
is a mess. Could have been a dozen different crimes committed down here with all the bows hopping freights.
I feel like I'm missing something because the music's still playing.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
All right.
Hey, Flatfoot, you looking to get rid of that old crate?
Let's
I'll
talk
give
to
you a
this
nickel
guy.
for it.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car.
No
Figured
shit.
I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars that park here regular, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Yes.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was going to steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. It looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact
Bam,
you
4 for
if we need
4.
anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
You can drive.
All right. Where to?
All right, time to go tell his wife. This will be fun. Ma'am, we found your husband's car and there was a ton of blood on the front seat.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night.
Have to go prepared to yell at you.
When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
By looking through your entire house.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Newspaper.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions, these blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
Kavanaughs. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house. This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
I was sick and lonely that you bring back my darling Nicole.
This thing gets more and more interesting.
That's not his wife's name.
The plot thickens.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Married couple with separate rooms.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks.
Alright, let's go out back. This is the laundry room.
No use leaving the thing half finished. So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Decision is a decision.
Fix the clue thing and it's still playing, so apparently I'm maybe not. I think I got all the clues. I don't think there's anything else. That's a lot of clues.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Are you, though?
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
You're lying. You killed your husband, and Morgan helped you cover it up.
How dare you? I love my husband. On what basis could you possibly accuse me of wanting to hurt him?
If you don't ask, you never find out.
Jeez.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Oh, yeah. Definitely been business.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
Feel like.
So you didn't arrange to meet him out at the rail yards?
I've never been near
I
a
fucked
rail
that
yard
up.
in my life.
My bad. I fucked that one up.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that.
Yes, I do know that.
I've told you what I know about the picture.
Uh-huh. So why is there a note from Nicole on the back?
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Sure you were.
Uh-huh. Oh, there's the look down. I feel like... No, she's not lying. I don't think.
Yes, I am accusing you. Your husband was going to leave you. That's motive. Now your only alibi is an empty house. Get it off your chest. Tell me the truth.
Whatever your theories are, you're going to have to prove that I was there and that I wanted to hurt him. Do you think you can do that, detective?
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out. Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Time to get out of here.
Advice?
Let's go to Kavanaugh's bar. If Adrian was a regular, we might be able to get a new angle down there.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
He literally just said, let's go to Kavanaugh's bar.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
No, you drunk.
Bourbon. Tall glass, no ice.
Looking for
just
someone?
Bring me the bottle.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Food wasn't great, but you're real nice.
Frank Morgan?
Who's ass?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
No.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Shit, I can't prove he was up at the rail yard. I can.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that? I think
Shit.
you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Damn it, that's not what I wanted to do.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
Yes, I fucked up, alright?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
You're lying, Morgan. What happened to Adrian?
I have 10 guys who say I was here the whole night. You think you can prove I was there?
Looks like I was mistaken.
Use my intuition.
If he was
God
on his way
damn
to
it.
meet you when he went missing,
Fucking intuition
you're gonna
was
have to do
wrong.
A lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. And your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever...
No, I'm not doing a tailing mission. Fuck that. I will restart that section before I tail that ass. Tailing is so freaking annoying in this game.
I feel like it's like just really tedious.
It's very tedious.
But then it's like if you lose track, then it's like, oh, you fail. Like, oh well, thanks.
But yeah, and then you also have to stay without sight, so if they turn around and see you, it's like an instant fail.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
Jeez.
No.
Wasted no time trying
Looking
to
for
get.
someone?
Well, at least it wasted.
You know
time.
Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Alright, Frank.
When
I'm
the
coming
hell's the
for
food
your
gonna
ass this
arrive
time, I
already?
know.
Frank? Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
You're a terrible liar.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
I mean, he is abating a guy that's faking his death, apparently. So, yes, I'm going to arrest him.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Car 11K, Car 11K, come in. KGPL calling Car 11K, 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. It's time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
Yeah, let me grab one with every...
So we confirmed that all that blood was pig's blood. This guy's going way out of his way to fake his death. Just for some floozy in Seattle.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Apartment 2.
Help you, gentlemen?
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
No.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
Gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Let's see how long that lasts.
Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over,
Stop
Adrian.
right there, Adrian.
Well, that was easier than
Why not just come clean
the
with
other
it,
one.
Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
all for some side piece.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, and you could go a long way in this department.
Da-da-da. 5 stars. Hell yeah. Adrian Black can look forward to his day in court and a beating from the LA press.